Hey folks, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. 4:45 here, kind of hot and humid. Very warm day. You cannot really turn on the fan and then enjoy the day. But sadly, yesterday we had a very tragic news. If you know, a few days back, like few months back, we have seen the news in Lebanon, right? There was an explosion, and I think that explosion covered a huge radius, lot of lives lost. It was a port, Similar thing happened in Bangladesh if you haven't followed the news. So deepest condolences to all the lives lost, and also a lot of people are affected, a lot of people are missing. So it was actually basically a port city, Chittagong, and also we call Chattogram. So there was like chemicals and stuff. There was an explosion, then whole I think 5 kilometer area radius. A lot of people are affected. Please keep them in your prayers. Okay, so I hope they are all those who are wounded come back, to their families. A lot of people lost their limbs and stuff. So a lot of firefighters lost their lives. So deepest condolence and respect to all the lives lost. So I have actually covered two fragrances today, and I have a third one today to do. Is House of Calvin Klein. I showed this yesterday in a list, day for yesterday sort of, but actually couldn't manage to review full. So today, as you can tell, I'm going to do the IN2U, this perfume for him. There's also one for her. These ones, they offer a lot of bottle sizes, so you can find any bottle size that suits your need. And these are not ineffective, not inoffensive, inexpensive fragrances, right? Calvin Klein offers some of the more budget option, $35-$40 most. This ones, if you buy $100 ml, I think you're gonna spend not more than 25 bucks. Okay, so I have a 150 ml version, the big boy bottle, and I always wanted to collect it because it's such a beautiful smell. It has really nice looking bottle. I really enjoy the smell, like fragrance like Hugo Boss Selection. This kind of fragrance are inoffensive, day-to-day wear. You can wear this, very versatile. Perhaps from back in the day, 2000s, this is 2003 or 7 release. I always wanted it, so just keep creating content. That's what I do as a reviewer. Here we go. So the women's version, if I find, I will review it for you, so you can check it out. So the box looks like this. I like the way they put the name CK IN2U. So CK Calvin Klein IN2U, and you can see Calvin Klein written, 150 ml EDT concentration. This is Calvin Klein. I have reviewed quite a few Calvin Klein. I think I have quite a few Calvin Klein myself. I own them, and sometimes I borrowed and reviewed. So Calvin Klein has huge array of fragrances, means they literally will give you thousands of options. You can get a sweet one, you can get a dark one, fresh one, summer one, like unisex ones. They have a lot of those fragrances. Some of them are discontinued. So Calvin Klein also make watches. They have designers for t-shirt, watches, gears and stuff. So Calvin Klein is an awesome house for me. I always love CK1, CK All, CK Reveal. These are my favorite perfumes. So check out my other Calvin Klein reviews so you understand like how much I like this house. So that's the packaging. Nothing crazy going on. Simple looking packaging. You see it everywhere. This is actually found everywhere in multiple bottle sizes. Bigger bottle you buy, better value you get. So this one, first of all, here is the bottle. I really find this bottle funky, very interesting, and kind of like water container, water bottle kind of bottle, and it says CK, and this actually is like cut inside the plastic. It's a plastic casing, and they say IN2U. So the ladies one, I think, looks like yellowish. I forgot the bottle color, and then it says him. Always make sure you check before you buy. And this one has this nice little design. I don't know, looks like a butterfly, sort of like a split, kind of nice. Juice color, I can't tell. It's maybe a blue color juice, and the cap looks like that plasticky cap. One thing I will warn you, this perfume bottle, when you buy, never pick up the big bottle by the cap. The cap is very small. The fit is not very good. It's just small click. When you try to pick it up, it comes off easily. You can drop and break your bottle. A few days back, I did break a bottle. It broke my heart. So be careful. Apart from that, nice bottle design. So I have it on my hand. It's dry down is very faint. Let's show you the dry sprayer. Sprayer is okay. Small burst, like a small sprayer. Looks very tiny. It looks like one bottle Allspice, right? Yeah. So the thing is very nice. It says Calvin Klein on the cap as well. So let us settle down. Let me tell you quickly what are the notes. This one has been reviewed by many reviewers. Lemon, tomato leaf, cacao pod, base notes are cedar, white musk, and vetiver. Simplistic nose breakdown, but let me tell you what you get from this. I do not get any cacao from this whatsoever. Maybe it's my nose that's broken. I do not find anything remotely sweet, like heavy. This is more like a fresh, citrusy opening. Sweet, citrusy opening. The tomato leaves, I smelled it before, you know, like perhaps Lacoste Essential that has a tomato leaf note, perhaps something like Untitled line, some of them they have a tomato leaf vegetal note. I get hint of that. There's just a tad bit of it, perhaps the tomato itself, okay? But it's a sweet, oh yeah. There is a cacao vibe, but it's more on the fresh side. You know, it's like Dolce & Gabbana, no, Dolce & Gabbana, like L'Instant de Guerlain. I have the fragrance right here. You know, this one is a cacao special fragrance. This one is like more modern formulation. But if you know Lige, that one is a very heavy cacao perfume like Dior Intense. This one doesn't go to the territory. It's a more fresh take on those, but synthetic smelling cacao. So think of sweet, citrusy opening, kind of fruity. The dry down is kind of like a sweet, very short-lived fragrance. You know, you're gonna get like say 2 hours and a half, not more than that. That's one biggest downside of this perfume. That's why most people will say even it disappears in 30 minutes on some people. So if you go heavy on the shirt, I would say bathe in it. That's why I got the big boy bottle. White t-shirt, jeans, khakis, you know, you're going out, casual day out, meeting your friends. It is even, I can say it's an unisex perfume, not really the most masculine fragrance out there. But I can smell the lemon and slowly a little bit of the bitter cacao coming to a play, but it's like a bar of chocolate like cacao, not the cacao pod or the powdery, say, Ovaltine or something you open, Maltova. It doesn't smell like those. But I would say it's a short-lived, citrusy, sweet gourmand. Just now I realized it's a gourmand. Man, I didn't see that before. How come? But it reminds me kind of fragrances like Paco Rabanne Pure Excess minus the strawberry. Okay, you get what I mean? So fresh perfume for daytime. And I would say this is a perfect fragrance for schoolgoers who are a little bit tight on the budget. You know, you don't want to break your bank, but you can get a big boy bottle like this for 35 bucks. Okay, and then you can enjoy it all day. You can have a lot of memories with it growing up. I am pretty sure back in the days 2000s, you know, when people had this was the school scent, college scent with their sweetheart, meeting your friends and stuff, playing basketball. This for evokes that feel of memory. Okay, so I think I like this fragrance a lot. I smelled it every time I went to a shop. I at least tried it like 20 times, you know, and I always came back without buying it because there was no place for this in my collection. Because you can see I already have a lot of fragrance similar to this. But then, you know, I'm feeling like nowadays, since I'm doing fragrance reviews, this is my channel, this is my work, I want to cover everything. Perhaps I'll gift it to someone, perhaps I'll keep it, I don't know. Okay, but it's a fragrance, not a must buy nowadays. It's not the most latest DNA. This one, you smell it, you'll be like, oh, I smell this in many other perfumes like Aza Rose. They make this kind of fragrance, Wanted by Night, or something like, you know, as I told you, Paco Rabanne Pure Excess. But it actually is a little bit different. I think the tomato leaf or the tomato vegetal feel gives it kind of like a agricultural vibe. Okay, let's just put it like that. So it's a fragrance you can take for holidays, or you can put it, it can lazily, you'll see many people's cupboard or wardrobe in Bangladesh. I've seen this, like Versace Purom, this fragrance, Hugo Boss, they always are there in the corner. People once in a while pick it up. They don't even care for this. You go through bottle after bottle. They finish one and get another one because this is not expensive. This will never go over $50, so don't worry about the price tag. It's a nice little perfume. If you stay in the office, keep the bottle in the office corner table. Every day you come in and, you know, maybe you want to refresh something. This is a good fragrance. Maybe you wash your face after a day's work, or you get a bit tired. Refresh yourself. Refresh yourself with the perfume. Nowadays my tongue is not helping also. So overall, it's a nice little fragrance, very nice smell. For the smell, I give this 8. Performance is a 3. 3 or 4, you can say be nice, 4, because it really literally flies off your skin very quickly. After maybe 2-3 hours, you can smell it very faint. After 4th hour mark, you won't smell anything. So always carry a decant because it smells so good. You know, it smells so good, smells so nice. And it's a shame if they didn't make EDP version of it. Maybe they make more stronger version of it. It will be so good. The DNA is really nice. They have to create on top of that some substance. Apart from that, I really like this perfume. As I told you, the smell, I'll give this 8. Bottle design is, I will give this like a 9. You know, I love this bottle design, very cool. Overall, the fragrance, to be honest, fair. If you add everything, I will give this a 6.5 out of 10. It's a nice perfume. I like it. Obviously, I bought it, right? So give it a try in the shop. If you like it, then get it. You know, get a big bottle. That will give you the best value. Apart from that, a solid release from CK. Thank you very, very much for watching. Time to move on to the last and 4th review. Take care.